Hello again, everybody. Welcome to another exciting episode of Not the Right Show. For those of you that don't know, today's Tuesday. Tuesday is when I normally stream. I'm still planning on streaming today, but some rather massive news has surfaced that I feel the need to comment on. Um, None of this is official. Geek and Sundry has not said anything about this, but from everything that we can read and everything that we have seen thus far, it looks to be that the Geek and Sundry Vlogs channel is ending. Um, a lot of stuff has happened because of this. Um, but one of the things that I thought was the most impressive, Toronto Gal, an amazing, wonderful member of the mods over on the Geek and Sundry forums, wrote this very, very eloquent post talking about how Geek and Sundry vlogs had affected her and had affected the community. Um, and everyone has been kind of adding to that. So I felt that this was a much better way for me to add to that dialogue than writing. I'm a performer. That's what I do, and it just seemed like this was a better way to do it. Um, Geek and Sundry itself has changed me personally massively, to the point where the person I was before I met, quote unquote, Geek and Sundry, is nothing like the person I am now. Um, and it's a good change. Um, Growing up and for most of my adult life, most of my pastimes are something that I shared with basically only one other person. My best friend and I had similar tastes, and he was the only person, and my brother every so often. He's the only other person that I could talk to about things like video games or Raymond D. Feist books, or other things like that that really really interested me. That really had a large passion for Star Wars. Um, yeah, Dungeons and Dragons games and stuff like that. So it was something I'd always had a passion for, and I'd felt for years that if I was going to be, a successful adult, I had to give this stuff up. Adults don't play video games. Adults don't read fantasy books and don't, learn the, 7 different lightsaber fighting styles. It's just, you don't do that. And then I found Geek and Sundry through Tabletop. And then I started seeing Felicia Day's work, things like The Guild and The Flog. And I was blown away that these are very successful people that are doing exactly what they want to do. And so I stewed on that for a little while, and then the vlogger search happened. The vlogger search changed my life. Everything you guys see on this channel, everything you guys see in the All for Geek Alliance, most of the people I consider my closest friends now are a direct result of the vlogger search. Um, I didn't make it to the second round for massive amounts of good reasons. The least of which were I had a very undeveloped show idea, and it was poorly written. Everything about it was not up to the quality that would have been required to be on the show. And while I specifically didn't enjoy every single person's vlogs that went through and finally turned into the Geek and Sundry vloggers, I think they picked an astoundingly awesome team. 100%. Because of that, I tried to start my own channel with a couple of friends that bombed immediately because we started it for the wrong reasons, 100%. And we focused on the wrong things. And because of that failure, the All for Geek Alliance was born, which to this day is one of my proudest achievements. The fact that it's been going for over a year, the fact that one of my closest friends I know because of the working relationship we have through the All for Geek Alliance. The fact that everybody on there is amazing and wonderful and helps me out whenever I need it is astounding. None of that would have happened without the Geek and Sundry vlogs. Um, the vloggers themselves have been personal sources of inspiration for me. Kiri doing everything that she does, doing the amazing things. The reason I started streaming which is what I'll be doing later tonight, is because of Kiri and Scott. I loved Kiri streams and Garlic Bread Mondays. They were my favorite things of the week. Um, and I wanted to be able to do that. I wanted to be able to connect with people the way I felt I connected with these two people that live on opposite sides of the world almost. Um, and I've never personally met either of those two amazing, wonderful people, and yet they profoundly changed me. Um, Me and Omar uh, are constantly creating amazing, amazing things, and help me in ways that they will probably never know. Um, One of the darkest days I've had in a long time involved me staying up for about 36 hours trying by myself to clean and move me out of my apartment to move back in with my parents, because I couldn't get a job. And I had I basically convinced myself that I was a failure and was worthless and everything. And the night that I was doing this, me and Omar did this really cool thing. It's called Mia Hasn't Seen Shit. And they watched, I think it was Crocodile Dundee or Crocodile Dundee 2. I can't remember which one it was. Um, and I took a few hours out of my cleaning to sit down in an apartment that had nothing. The only thing, and just a bunch of trash and plates and things like that, and a laptop computer I brought along to play background music. And so I plugged it in, and I sat down with a couple couch cushions because my couch and my bed and everything was gone. All the chairs except for one were gone. And I sat down and I watched this movie as I watched them streaming, and had conversations with them, and it was phenomenal. It turned what could have been a very, very bad night for me uh, into an incredible experience. And they may never ever know that that one tiny little, you know, stream that they did uh, massively affected me and quite literally gave me the will to keep on going. These are the kind of things that the vloggers have done, and I'll guarantee there are other stories similar to mine where because of something innocuous that they did, they changed people's lives. Um, so yeah, Geek Sundry vloggers, you're amazing. You're wonderful, awesome people. You've changed my life for the better, every single one of you, even if I haven't specifically mentioned you. You know, Dale, everything. Um, uh, just, I mean, Tiger Monkey and Sachi and Scott and Kiri and me and Omar and Songs of Adventure and Akeem and there's more that I'm forgetting. Amy. Um, you guys are amazing. You've changed my life. Um, I recently applied for a job uh, to make web-based content for that I'm not going to really get into, but it's a job that I never would have even considered doing. And now this may be something, it's part-time independent contractor type stuff, probably very low pay. Um, but it's changing my life. It's a way for me to support myself that doesn't involve me going into a store and getting yelled at by customers every day. You know, I mean, it's insane. None of this would have happened without you guys. So I wish the best for every single one of you. I will follow and watch every video that I possibly can for all of you. I think you're wonderful. I think you're amazing. I think you have changed my life and a million other lives. Um, and I don't know the kind of person I would be had I not had the ability to meet and interact with you guys. So thank you immensely for what you've done. Um, and yeah, that's all for me. I'm going to stream later tonight. Don't know when, don't know what. But I wanted to put this out to let the vloggers know how I feel, even though most of them probably could care less. But thank you, all of you. You're amazing. You're wonderful. Bye.